Now, this Tuesday, post-Brexit trade deal between UK and EU was approved by the UK House of Commons, with 521 MPs voting in favour to 73 opposing ahead of the 31st December deadline. Now, the deal is expected to pave way for the UK's formal exit from the European Union. Earlier, Ethan Tashobia spoke to Mr. Bhavik Shah, head of the political section at the British High Commission here in Kigali, on what this deal means to the UK and developing countries, as well as the latest on the Oxford AstraZeneca coronavirus vaccine, which has been approved by the UK regulator, paving way for millions more of the vaccinations.
A lot is happening in the UK, and especially this afternoon. The UK House of Commons has just passed the UK-EU trade deal. That's probably bringing us closer to seeing the UK on its own, I mean the Brexit. So one would wonder, how significant is this deal towards UK's sovereignty? Because that's the word that has been coming back and forth during deliberations this afternoon.
So the deal is hugely significant for the UK and the EU, and it's hugely significant for UK sovereignty. But it's a good deal for both sides, and that's why the House of Commons today, as you mentioned, voted overwhelmingly in favour of it. It's the first free trade agreement the EU has ever reached based on zero tariffs and quotas. But you mentioned sovereignty, and that's exactly what the central argument was about, and the deal is based on friendly cooperation between sovereign equals, centred on free trade and inspired by our shared history and values. And we're now going to take advantage of that. So in 2021, global Britain will strike trade deals with new markets, will reassert ourselves as a liberal, free trading nation, acting with strong moral anchors as a force for good. So we'll have a clear and independent voice, but one that seeks partnership and collaboration across today's global issues, from COVID-19 to security to climate change.
Do you want to tell me that at some point, UK being in the EU was limited to do all that you've listed?
The EU foreign policy decisions generally tend to be based on consensus. And whilst the UK will continue to seek collaboration, partnership, because when we act together we have more impact, we will now be able to take decisions on our own.
Okay. I also understand after this deal, the UK will negotiate trading deals with other countries. That includes Rwanda. What should Rwandan traders expect on the UK market?
So the first thing is the UK is committed to increasing trade with Rwanda, and the British High Commission works behind the scenes to every single day in support of this aim. And we have organised missions and events, supported initiatives such as horticulture connections or the Rwanda flight to the UK to help increase trade between the UK and Rwanda. That's the first thing. The second thing, and this is a really important point for all Rwandan businesses listening, is that Rwandan exports qualify for tariff and quota-free access to the UK market. And that is something that's true now, and that's something that will be equally true from the 1st of January. So we hope that an increasing number of Rwandan businesses will take advantage of this. We're also looking forward to the conclusion of a UK East African Community trade deal, because this will provide long-term stability to our trading relationship with the East Africa region. But as of now, as of the 1st of January, Rwandan exports qualify for tariff and quota-free access to the UK market.
Bhavik, as we conclude this, let's talk about COVID-19 briefly. The UK has just passed the second, rather not just, but this week we saw the second vaccine manufactured by Oxford, coming out to being passed for and cleared to be used for vaccination against COVID-19. How does that bring countries like Rwanda close to getting the vaccine?
It does bring Rwanda closer to getting the vaccine. And we're really proud that Oxford AstraZeneca has got this regulatory approval because it brings the world one step closer to defeating the pandemic. AstraZeneca is producing this vaccine at no profit. And when we last spoke, Athan, I think I was talking about the UK-hosted upcoming Gavi Summit, the Global Vaccine Alliance Summit, that President Kagame attended. And at that summit, AstraZeneca committed 300 million doses of their vaccine would be made available to the COVAX facility. And COVAX is the global COVID vaccine facility, and the UK has pledged £500 million to their advanced market commitment. And what does that mean? The advanced market commitment means that they are going to try and source 1 billion COVID-19 vaccines in 2021 for 92 developing countries, which I believe includes Rwanda, subject to safety tests and regulations. So those Oxford AstraZeneca vaccines will be made available as part of COVAX, of which Rwanda is a member. And on top of this, the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine has announced a licensing agreement with an institution in India to produce 1 billion doses of this vaccine for low and middle income countries. So it's really a major step forward. And I just wanted to say two other things on this topic. Our interests, the UK's interests, are your interests, because disease outbreaks don't respect borders, so no one is safe until the virus is under control everywhere, whether in the richer countries or the poorer countries.
Mr. Baviksha, many thanks for your time indeed.
Thank you.
That is Mr. Baviksha, who is the head of political section at the UK High Commission here in Kigali, currently based in the UK.